Welcome back, beauties, to our second video in the Solo Sanctuary Spa series in the Sanctuary Winter. So if you haven't heard Fall, go back and listen to it if you feel inspired to. So winter, FYI, winter is a time to stop and to pause and to surrender. Surrender would be the greatest theme, and I'm saying that out loud because I'm low battery, but I was like, this is the moment to record, and the backdrop was not perfect and everything, and I was like, oh my God, it's gonna cut off. So if it gets cut off, it's gonna be cut off, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So welcome, beauties, winter season, wherever you are on earth. It is the beginning of February. The last time that you heard from me in this series, it was fall. And fall is the descent, the Scorpio time, the inward time that takes you to the depths, to begin to surrender and to see the unseen territories within the winter season. Then coming into Capricorn, which is settling into the systems, the sacred systems that you erect, that erect you, that you want to erect, that you want to forgive, and that you want to let go of. And so Capricorn then enters into Aquarius. Aquarius is the time that we're gonna be in. So this video is a winter video that would have been the time between towards the end of Scorpio, then Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All of those months are wintry months. They're months to stop. They're months to travel within. And even though Sagittarius is a travel sign and everybody's like, you travel, it's at its core, it's the remembrance to travel within. So where inside of you are you wanting to reap those wisdom nuggets from your travels? And they can be external as well. And Sagittarius is that wisdom seeker, like the seeker of the sacred. It's like the travel fiery sign that wants to say, I will travel the depths to actually show how beautiful it is to live as like a little child. You know, when the little child is playing and shares to its mom, this is the best day. Like that is in between Leo and that is in between Sagittarius, where they've traveled this new realm inside of themselves, manifested a new world outside of themselves, even if they're in their backyard. But then they're like, this is the best. That is Sagittarius at its core, the sunlight, the fire element. And then oh, I totally missed Sag, people. I love it. Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and I might be off. So all of those beautiful astrology peeps, just have grace with me. I'm like, no wonder. My rising is in Sag, so probably my unconscious was like, hello, what about Sag? So anyways, winter, a time to stop. We've just finished we've just come from a new moon Aquarius time, and I wanted to gift you this meditation where it's just pause, open eyes, closed eyes, it doesn't matter, but just vision, like take your vision, your third eye vision to the horizon, wherever you are, even if you're in a home like white walls or outside, just take your gaze far. You can close your eyes or look with your eyes open and take, so Aquarius, an air sign, and it is the collective change maker that wants to see farther than the mind's eye can see, to help support you in traveling and taking your communication forward to share with the masses. So the humanitarian sign that wants to share for the greatest good of all, that is Aquarius. So in winter season, yes, it is a time to stop, but it's also a time to travel inward and go to those depths once again. And this is not just a once a year thing. In my work with one-on-one clients, in my Soul Speak session, The Arte de Amor, You can look on the description or my website for more information on it. I help people really make peace with all of the seasons that are happening simultaneously within us, within our children, within our partners, within society, within our family units, like noticing that it is a mandala within many mandalas of seasons, and how we can become more in sync with our own unique soul season and begin to manifest more, live in the manifestation of more alignment with each season that we're actually living in. And so in winter season, it is a time to stop. It is a time to let go, or let go things that need to just fall into the earth, because normally it's covered, like the leaves have fallen. It's normally covered with ice or snow. And if not, it's just cold. So not much is happening, but so much is happening. Why? Because spring comes after. And spring literally is birthed from all that has been decayed, that has been dissolved into. And dissolved into is the Pisces, like going back into the union. Pisces is after Aquarius. We're still in Aquarius for a little bit of time. And so I'm just inviting you to recognize that not only astrologically, but like there's a collective soul song that weaves in and out all of these sacred systems, human design, archetypes, numerology, in the Chinese, the animal, the Chinese New Year, which animal are you? Like all of these help us to actually really, really bring light to our passions, where we have like literally just not even wanted, not wanted to see, but for obviously our bringing our past, where we came from, all of that dictates yes a lot. And once we recognize that we are in co-creation with the sacred life and with each season, it becomes much more easeful, even our winter seasons. So, and that doesn't mean that there aren't people around us, or that we can't be living in a more difficult winter season internally. But I just want to gift you the trust. So it's the stopping, number one, remembering that in winter season we stop. Number two, we are reminded to cultivate our trust and our hope in that the light will shine again. The earth's bounty will grow again. Our inner well will flourish well, and that we have enough inside of us to support us during this winter season. And so that meditation, that vision, that practice that you can do literally every day during this winter season is just to take a couple of minutes and look. Just it's like the vision board, like what people call like the vision board, the teletransporting, whatever we call it now in different circles in our New Age collective. But it's just allow your soul to take you forward towards where you know you want to go. Those dreams, those visions when you were a child, 3 months ago, 3 years ago, when you said, no, I can't do that right now. I'll do that in a couple of years when I'm finished with that. Just keep that focus forward. Even if you can't, even if you see too many things crumbling around you, the fire, just for a minute, just for a couple of seconds, practice this technique to just allow your vision, the wind literally, to carry those thoughts, those communication towards the greater good that you're wanting to be in service of inside of you and in service of others. So, number one, stop. What areas of your life do you just need to stop right now in? Are there any areas, or have you already been doing this during this winter season? Number two, where do you need to cultivate more hope and more trust? Can you take little pockets of not only of gratitude, but like seeing those pockets that actually come into our life to gift us, oh, I actually was calling that in, and that person literally, like this morning, I was calling that in, and this person literally dropped in this beautiful tarot card. This little, she's a beautiful love fairy that just like drops love. She communicates love. I mean, I don't even know her chart that well. I literally just looked up on the spot when I was with her to support her with something that she was asking me of. I looked up her generator, just like the main thing, generator. But she gifted me that. So hope. So remembering within myself, remembering that in my own moments of doubt, like in restructuring my work, in opening up the sanctuary, in sharing my voice more publicly, in grounding my truths and recognizing that I don't want to keep traveling and going from one place to another and going like, here, this is what I'm selling and this is what I'm doing. But no, like, this is my sacred sanctuary. This is my sacred sanctuary. This is my sacred sanctuary, and this is my sacred sanctuary. So just like trusting and hoping that the right seeds, the right people will come to me. And I know and trust that I have been cultivating this for decades, and that if I'm hearing the messages of this wintertime to also stop and do the action work, because it doesn't mean that in winter season you don't do anything. You tune in. What does my body want to do today? Where can I go more deeply into my own rhythms of what I'm feeling today? And then start to ask, number 3, what are the golden nuggets? What are the death, what are the gifts of death in the season of death that has wanted to speak with me? What am I taking in from this death period? And immediately